Fulani talking about some IMTT. Bitch, you ain't no motherfucking Tasiki. What is you talking about?
Love Island, I got an idea. After seeing episode 20, y'all need to bring Natalie Nunn.
Congratulations, Trinity and Bryce, who are the Love Island Season 8 winner. Cue the fireworks. Wrap up. The season is a wrap. Pack it up.
Bro, bitch. No, you're not gonna carve me no bitch, 'cause I'm not none of these girls. I'm gonna whoop your ass. I'm not.
Love Island is Ragebait. Let's talk about it. Normally, I wouldn't even talk about Love Island on my YouTube. Anyways, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And if you don't know me, hi, my name is Ogo. You need to sit down and listen to what I'm about to say because, guys, Love Island is Ragebait. Tell me why I was crashing out like crazy yesterday. I still woke up mad as hell. This is me crashing out. So first of all, let's start from where can we start from, really? So let's start with the boys, right? Let's start with Casey.
Coconut water, coconut water, and make sure that's cookie tea, while we in Florida.
Casey from the jump, I literally said that guy was performative. That guy stood behind they said cats or dogs, this guy chose plants. I said it from the jump that he was performative, but for some reason everybody was head over heels for him. Why? I don't know. Nothing about him gave genuine. I'm not sure why you guys fell for that, but Casey from the jump, he was obviously in it for the money. As soon as Anaya opened her mouth and said, oh, her dad was in the NBA, but then Casey goes out of his way to try and be like, oh, he's trying to uplift Anaya. Well, let's not even get on Anaya right now. He did that whole speech of, you're the blueprint, you're this, you're that, and all of you fell for it yet again. You guys, every time I open my Love Island app, I kept seeing Anaya and Casey as favorite couple, and I was like, what's going on here? Like, am I the only one that is not seeing like, am I the only one that is not charmed by him? You guys chose what you wanted to see, and now everybody's upset at Casey. I've been upset at Casey from day one. Get that man off. He's not touching that 100k, he's not touching 50k. Fast forward to Casa when he had a conversation with Sydney and was like, let's get money. Which money? Which money are you getting? Like, don't piss me off. Casey moved the weirdest at Casa. He's disrespectful, and let's not forget about the conversation he had with Corbin while they were in the villa talking about some Anaya as a grandma. People are saying that that's being taken out of context. I don't care what context it's taken out of. Like, don't call, like, why are you calling her a grandma because she doesn't want to get active with you in the bed? That is all the proof. I need to know that he's still a little boy. He's still a little ass boy. He will never find love. I don't know what he's doing on Love Island. All these boys that keep hoeing around, I don't know who raised them. I don't know who's responsible for these type of men that are, boys that are roaming the streets terrorizing these ladies, but whoever raised them, you need a whooping. That's what you need. Now let's get on Corbin's ass. Corbin's colorist robotic ass.
I got it.
When Corbin first entered, we didn't really see his face like that. Well, who's that man in black? Who's that fine man in black? This guy enters the villa, says, I'm Corbin, I'm 22, I'm from Miami. What y'all think about me? Huh? I was like, Corbin is a cornball. Oh my goodness, he is cornbin. He is a cornball. Like, I don't even remember a lot about Corbin because all I saw was just him acting like a robot. Like, Melanie, I got a text. Ladies. Like, Corbin wasn't really, like, I didn't care for him until Casa. He's the most disrespectful person I've ever, like, I don't know who Corbin is feeling like. They've gassed him up too much in Miami that his head is swelling now and he thinks he can just talk down to women anyhow. I don't know if you guys remember the heart rate challenge, but him and Casey had a conversation. They were doing stuff like this. I don't even know if I should laugh or if I should be angry because I was like, what? Then they were just disrespecting Kenzie, and it's funny because nobody really like Kenzie like that. Like, maybe some people like Kenzie, but a lot of Americans don't like Kenzie. But let's not even get on Kenzie because we've not even gotten to Kenzie yet.
I tell you, majority of the men that come on Love Island are only fine when their mouths are shut. Corbin is fine as soon as his mouth goes closed. Once he opens his mouth like this, wow.
Exactly.
That's when it's
Exactly. I'm convinced that Corbin doesn't have any brain cells. Fast forward to when Corbin was talking to Parmida, talking about oh, she's perfect, you're hot, I'm hot, I've never talked to anybody like this, like Kenzie just gives me the ache. First of all, Corbin gave the whole of America an ache as soon as he opened his dirty, smelly, stinking mouth and has the others say Kenzie gave. So why did you stay with her? Why would you stay with somebody and then this minute you get away from them, you start talking all this crap about them? That is little pussy behavior. Yeah. Let me search this up now. Does Corbin have parents?
Hey, girl.
Fast forward to the one I've been avoiding the most, Sincere.
Get another one. Wow, I really like this fish. Put in the ice box. So like, it's not like just because you have 2 fishes, you gotta like put one back. Like you can still have 2 fishes and be like, wow, these are beautiful fish.
I have been off Sincere's case ever since he dumped So. I don't want to speak his name. I don't want to hear anything about Sincere. I'm just tired. I'm tired because Melanie keeps taking this guy back and I'm just tired of hearing about their situation. We all know what a toxic relationship is like. If you don't know, yeah, probably seen it, but they are not gonna last.
Toxic.
They are not gonna last.
Every single time, she's always taking him back.
But anyway, I don't want to put Melanie's case right now on Sincere. Sincere is the type to lead you on and still run back to his other girl. The way he led on So, I was so convinced that he was gonna pick So. I was so convinced that he was gonna pick So. He was calling her beloved and everything. Mama happy now, Mama angry on TikTok live, but So is not in the villa, so we're not even gonna talk about So right now. But I was a So defender, but after all she did, she's giving Andrea from season 6. I don't even want to hear about So.
I don't know that girl.
Sincere, he acts like he's being forced to cheat. Nobody is forcing you, nobody is pinching your yash. I feel like Sincere's mom knew that she was giving birth to a liar and that's why she named him Sincere. He's the most insincere. I think it was opposite day when they gave birth to him. April Fools, maybe, I don't know. When is Sincere's birthday? Let's see. When is Sincere's birthday? April 13th. I knew he was an April baby. He's a fool. For your parents' name is Sincere. I just knew you were born in April. He was talking about oh, I got my girlfriend back and everything. Then you go to Castan, you're sucking on Amora's lip. And he wasn't even feeling it. She was like, oh, I like you so much. She was cheesy. And then he paused. I like it too. I like where did you go? Like, what is his problem for her? And that hand stays up. He's always talking about oh, chocolate chip cookie is my favorite cookie though, but I wanted to try some pistachio. Or it's like having 2 fishes. You could be like, wow, these are beautiful fish. Like, what are you talking about for real? Like, just shut up. He's so dumb and he acts like a college freshman. They're too old to be acting like this, honestly speaking. I don't even have much to say about Sincere. I don't care for him at all. But for him to sit down and say, oh, he was genuinely forgetting how Melanie looked like. You spent 3 weeks with that girl and you're forgetting what she looked like. Casey is one big baby. First of all, your performative ass took your 2 left legs to go and stand by a door at plants. It was between cats and dogs and you chose plants and you expected somebody to stand at your door. You were just picking some stupid answers and you expected somebody to pick you. It was the first day, nobody knows you. Why are you still so mad about that? His ego was hurt and that's why he feels like he has to hurt Anaya now because his ego was hurt. But Anaya too is a mumu, but we'll get to that because we're still on the boys. I don't care for Sincere at all. He can get his Pinocchio ass out of the villa too. He cannot make it to the finals, and if he does make it to the finals, it's only because of Melanie, because people still like Melanie even though she's a mumu as well. Zach, you are playing with the New Hampshire Grim Reaper. Zach is just, I don't know what, I don't understand him. Every single time him and Keda are getting intimate or about to get intimate, he always talks about exploring a bombshell. And I'm like, why? And I feel like he always gets mad at Keda for like, oh, if somebody pulls up for a child, or like during challenges when she's kissing somebody or something. But then, it's not a problem when he does it, but it's always a problem when she does it. And then Keda just, I don't know. Keda is not being the Grim Reaper we thought she was. Like, she likes that boy too much because I don't understand. He's ripping her baddie title from her. He's just dumb and he's gay. Can he leave Bryce alone, please? Every single episode there's a new Bryce and Zach thing. I'm tired of seeing it. I don't want to see that. Get it off my screen. Like, you are in a couple with Keda, not Bryce. Please, I'm tired. We are tired. He's the one who even put it into Anaya's head that, oh, she could have been Casey's safe option. He's the one who put it into Bryce's head that Trinity might not like him as much as he thinks she does. Like, he's just a very odd person. He's a very weird person. That's all I have to say. He's just a very weird person. But the reason why I think he's gonna be runner-up of season 8 is because of Keda. Keda is probably the most like, if not second most like. She's like, everybody loves Keda. We have our favorite white boy, Bryce.
Thinking out loud, thinking out loud, team, thinking out loud, team.
when he came into the villa, his hair looked a mess. And everybody knows that hair is a man's makeup. This guy came in with a swoop. He kind of proved himself. He proved himself a lot because he didn't act out the way the boys acted during Casa. He talked about how he missed Trinity. He cried. He was looking over that villa the whole of Casa, and that is a man. The rest of them are little boys. When I was Caleb, because I don't really know Caleb like that, but like the rest of them are little boys. That is a man. That is season 8 winner. That is all I have to say about Bryce. Now on to the girls. Let's start with Anaya's slow, stupid ass. I hate the term bird, so I'm not gonna use that. But Anaya, first of all, this might be a hot take, but I did not like Anaya from the start, and I don't know why. I just didn't like her. And you guys cannot say you're colorist or you're racist because Trinity is also dark skin. It doesn't have nothing to do with that. I just feel like she was a mumu from the start. When Soul came in and Casey was like, oh, I feel blessed. This girl is crying boohoo tears on the dock. What are you crying for? It's not like, I understand people are sensitive, a lot of people are sensitive, but I feel like she just wanted to be babied. She always needed reassurance. Always that constant reassurance. Like, girl, stand up. And I could not watch Anaya and Casey, and like I said, y'all were overhyping that relationship because they were two black couples. I don't know, you guys were watching Love Island with your yansh, genuinely, because I don't know what you guys were watching, because Anaya and Casey never made any sense to me. Never. They don't even look good together. Just because they're two black people doesn't mean that they look good together, and I'm going to die on that hill. Nobody's changing my mind. So Anaya, first of all, Trinity told you, okay, then let your fancy keep doing you dirty, then like be a dummy, and you still chose to be a dummy. Now you're boohoo crying. I did not even feel, when she was crying, I was like, cry very well, cry your crocodile tears. I don't give a damn. I was so over Anaya, like, please don't get this girl off my screen. Like, I'm irritated. The reason why I like her is like, I like the 4 of them. You know the core 4. I don't even need to say who the core 4 is because everybody knows who the core 4 is. You know who the core 4 is? Who? Do you know who the core 4 is?
Trinity, Keda,
Anaya, and then she gave that stupid tweet girl the satisfaction of her tears. Like, what are you crying for in front of this man? Like, why are you crying in front of this man? If you want to cry in private. Don't cry in front of this man that did you dirty, and he doesn't even care. Like, what are you crying for? Just wasting tears. You can drink those tears, girl, because I do not feel bad for you. Like, how are you gonna say all these nice things about Carl to choose Casey? I'm trying to give her the benefits of the doubt because like she's not seeing the same things that we're seeing, but you cannot be that slow. She only chose him because she saw all her girls were choosing to stay in a couple and all of them came back single. She thought her own would be different. You went with your guts. Please don't ever use your guts again. I was actually on the call with Hamida the other day and she was like, if she uses that her guts to write the exam, she will fail, because I don't know which guts you were going. You were not going with your guts, you were being a follower, and that's why I cannot feel bad for you. But anyways, I voted for Carl, but I do not think Carl should explore Anaya anymore, because if I have to be a second option, I don't want that. Thank ya. Moving on to bird number 2, Melanie.
Give me 10. 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 Give me fucking 10.
Melanie. I did not like her from the jump. You guys remember when she crashed out? Give me 10. I was like, who is this? And everybody thought she was going to be like Huda. I don't think she's anywhere. This is Huda. This is Huda's level of psychopath. And this is Melanie. Melanie is not a psychopath. She just crashed out. Fair, everybody crashes out once a year. At least once a year. Her and Sincere look good together, but Sincere is not a good person and she's gonna have to let that go. This season they didn't give them the option to stay single, because I know in season 6 they gave them the option to stay single and all of them were just like, oh, I'm gonna stay single. These ones, it was either they recouple or stay in the current couple, and if their current couple comes back with their girl, they're gonna be single. Everybody has told you that Sincere is not who he says he is. The bombshells who have watched the show, the Casa boys who have watched the show came in and told you. I like the fact that she went off on Sincere. Even though she decided to stay in a couple with him, I like that she went off for him and said, oh, I don't know if you think with your dick or that was funny. But I don't like the fact that they're still in a couple and he has the audacity to give her a rose after. I would have turned that thing to shreds. Like, why are you giving me a rose, please? Anyways, I went from hating her to liking her small to hating her again, but now I'm just like,
Tracy gets out.
Question mark, because I don't know. I don't think she's a bad person, me personally. And she's gonna learn, because Melanie and Cecilia, they're gonna be on and off as hell when they get out of that villa. That is exactly why I chose Amora to come back, because Melanie needs to go through that soul thing again to realize that Cecilia is not the one girl. Now let's get to my fave, the New Hampshire Grim Reaper. Kada is such a baddie. Genuinely, she's so pretty. When she first came in, I said this girl looks AI generated. Even that video of her smacking some white girl. I was like, okay, period. Kada, where is that energy? I feel like she had the energy when Melanie was being shady to her in the beginning, because we all know that Melanie and Kada had like a tiff in the beginning, but now they're like besties inside that villa. Kada does not let the Grim Reaper out towards Zach, and it pisses me off. Honestly, I'm gonna give her more grace than the others, because her and Zach did get intimate, so now they probably have like a soul tie or something. But Zach is just Zach is lucky that Kada is the most loved, because if not, he will not be seeing those finals. But that is why we have movie nights, guys. That is why we have movie nights. Kada and Zach, please. On to Kenzie, Miss Splits. Kenzie is the most hated girl, was the most hated girl. I did not like that girl one bit. All that things that they were saying about her, I was like, what are these girls feeling like? Like, you have America defending Miss Splits. Do you know how many times that people wanted to vote Kenzie out and they didn't get the chance to? Now they're defending her. That's how you know you really messed up. We all saw how Kenzie, as soon as Zach didn't pick her, she never talked to Zach again, even though she was being very childish about it, like during the challenge when she like went to him and then was like, oh, nothing for you or something like that. I was like, as soon as she heard that Kenzie's out of the window when they were watching the heart rate challenge, because it wasn't even the heart rate challenge, there was no machine connected to them. As soon as she heard that, she was done. This girl hit an angry split with her fist up. I was like, period. That girl does like 2 splits a day. Genuinely. And Corbin is so just a very disrespectful person. I love the way they went off on Corbin when they were like, boo, tomato. Like, I was like, period, like, this is what you guys are supposed to do. She's like, wipe that smile off your face, Corbin. Like, period. Whatever her name is, that bird brain ass talking about some, he's just a guy, he was thinking with his dick. And Kada was like, is that what you want? Like, it gives, I want your leftovers. Like, I don't care how bad a guy did you, I can change him. You're a dumb ass, and I pray Corbin does you the worst. And you're racist. Oh, don't think I forgot about you, girl. You said the N-word to somebody. Let's get to our season 8 winner, Trinity.
I'm not talking to you.
Well, I'm speaking to you.
I'm not talking to you though. So stop talking to me. I'm talking to him.
First of all, you a little girl. So you can
I'm not a little girl. You just got in here. Bitch, I don't know you.
Girls just wanna dance. Girls just wanna have.
Trinity clocked everybody, and let's talk about Trinity and Bryce for a second. I feel like I'm watching a fairy tale.
I missed you so much.
I miss you too.
Bryce is like the only man on that villa. I even forgot how happy I was for Bryce and Trinity because of all the chaos that was going on. I forgot how happy I was. I actually cried. That was just like the cutest thing ever, and that already, like, where they knew they were gonna win from the moment they went to Casa and they were missing each other. That was cute. I love how Bryce flipped that photo booth thing from something negative into a positive. That's a man right there. I think this is better than the Nicolangia run. No, I know this is better than the Nicolangia run. Like, this genuinely, like, my heart. So let's talk about when Casey came in, because that was really what stirred everything up for real. He came in and he was like, oh, this wasn't a decision for Anaya, this was a decision for myself. Fine. It's not about you having your Casa more experience. It's about going about it respectfully. Nobody's saying you can't explore. Nobody said you can't explore. But you have to be respectful about it. You can't be calling people names and insulting them and all that and doing the freaking most, not putting anybody's feelings into consideration. Bring Natalie Nunn into Fiji right now. This is about to turn into Baddies Fiji. You don't need to know me. I'm talking to you. I'm TT. Like, girl, go and sit down. You look stupid. You're not his mom. Why are you babying this boy? Trinity was asking Casey about him saying that he was shocked that Trinity and Bryce were the favorite couple, but then he switched up in Casa. That had nothing to do with TT. She brought her ass and started talking about he did it for him though. Like, and Trinity said respectfully, I wasn't talking to you, no shade, continue talking to Casey, but but I was talking to you. You can tell that she was trying to look for a problem. She's like, oh, nobody's gonna shut me up. Are you gonna shut me up? Oh, you're a little girl. And then Trinity was like, I don't know you. I don't know you. I was really hoping that they would let them fight on that villa. I think Melanie was trying to get active or something, because I noticed a lot of people were saying that if that's the case, I really hope they show that in After Sun or the reunion. I hope the reunion is a smackdown, honestly, because Titi needs to be punching her mouth. In fact, bring Tasiki into Fiji right now. Bring Tasiki on the island right now. One blow, Titi is gone. But she was using so many fighting words, and I was like, defending a man that you know for 3 days is actually insane. Titi has a parasocial relationship with Casey. On night 1, she was talking about some my man. She looks dumb, she looks crazy, she's the birdiest of them all. Her and Parmida think that because they're there together that they can't, they're not scared of the villa girls. You're gonna learn to be scared. As Kata said, wrong way to come in the villa, because who are you for real? I don't even want to start crashing out again, but that's all I would say about Titi. Yeah, nobody asked you for your name, nobody wants to know your name. You're gonna be out of that villa next to Casey. You guys can go and explore your rubbish outside the villa. I don't care to know you. We don't care to know you. I just hate mean girls and I hate stupid boys. That's my take on Love Island. Trinity and Bryce are the winners of Love Island USA Season 8. Casey and Corbin are heads. We all know that, and they're still not going to care when they come out of the villa. We all know how that goes. Titi is probably going to come out of the villa and be like, oh, she doesn't care. All that. She'll probably be going at it with people in the comment section, but you know deep down she's gonna care. Parmida, get your racist ass out of that villa. That girl can barely speak English. I don't know who she's trying to fight with. To be honest, Kata was snatching your tattoo until you do something to these girls. I feel like this video I was very calm because all my anger was literally yesterday and like this morning, so I don't really want to start crashing out like a village girl on YouTube. So that's all I have to say. At least there's no episode today because I feel like everybody needs a mental health break. Genuinely, I don't know what's worse between this season and last season. I really don't know what's worse. But Love Island is a rage baiting show, and I wanted to jump through my screen when that whole episode aired. I wanted to enter that screen and smack everybody. Also, if you support Casey or Corbin, please don't interact with my YouTube at all. Don't interact with my TikTok. Don't interact with me. Thank you. Thank you guys so much for watching. I don't really know if I even enjoyed this video, but I felt like I had to make a video, so I'm not even gonna ask if you guys enjoyed the video. Just don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in like 2 months. Bye guys.